So Owlin is a relatively young company. I think we're about 5, 6 years commercially active. We currently have clients all around the world, roughly between 30 and 40 clients, mostly in the financial industry, with recognizable names such as Fitch Ratings, Schroders, a lot of Dutch larger pension funds, but also payment service providers such as Adyen, Ingenico and Wirecard. Now, the solution that we give to our clients is really allowing portfolio and risk manager to monitor their portfolio on a real-time basis, specifically with the themes, whether risk-related, opportunity-based related, or even fraud-related, but give them real-time insights in the landscape that they're investing in or that they have their risk in. And we do that by monitoring more than 3 million open online news sources on a near real-time basis. We gather all those articles, we translate them back to English, including basically a translation from Chinese or even Russian and all the other major European languages. And then we cluster the articles together so the end users can actually see what's happening in the landscape, not on a flat text basis where they get drowned in the information, but actually get actionable insights as we alert them as there are suddenly news volume changes in one of the entities that they have invested in. And that can be accessible via our platform, mobile application, or even integrated as we've done for Fitch Rating, where in their Fitch Connect dashboard, our data is visible for over 10 to 15,000 hedge funds and a risk manager. So that, in a very brief snapshot, is what we do. AI and machine learning are both technical developments, which are still very active in the market and very applicable to what we do. They have their key advantages that with AI, and specifically machine learning or entity recognition as an example, is that we can filter out specific topics or entities popping up in specific areas of data, in our case, a lot of the news, without having to predefine those. So it allows our end users basically to see what's happening, for example, on ESG monitoring areas, which entities are suddenly being mentioned, and the algorithms allow it to basically visualize those entities without having predefined those. Now, the upside there is definitely very clear on that. But as the technology is still developing, we often advise our clients to combine that with NLP or natural language processing, which is more the predefined entities and the specific themes, so that you get on one side the very precise news input on the area that you're aware of that you want to monitor, and next to that you basically get the advantages of AI with showing new trends and new developments on the areas which you haven't defined beforehand. Well, definitely, we see that a lot from our client bases. Basically, traditionally, clients are asking us to monitor their investment landscape from an opportunity perspective. Where can I get more investments from? What's happening in my landscape? But also from a risk perspective. Where is there a case of fraud, or where are there mergers and acquisitions, or which arising risks there are? In the recent years, we see more focus on sustainable investments. Now, that basically brought forward that our clients want to invest in a more sustainable manner, which they basically do on the onboarding of their investments and look at the sustainability track record of their clients. Where we offer our clients is basically on that onboarding side, but also going forward on the monitoring side, if their investments still remain sustainable, if there is no discussion about child labor or mine breaches or any other things that can be considered from a negative press impact or reputational risk impact. Now, our solution is unique in that sense that across the 11, 12 languages that we cover around the globe is that we can give very local insights on those developments as they occur and actually rank them and make them very transparent in the platform. So it allows our clients not easier to make an easier decision up front, but also to stay up to par on continuous monitoring and take action as soon as the incident may occur, already even may flag it before the actual incident occurs because they see a trend developing, which may they consider as a negative impact. So definitely the banking environment is looking more at sustainable investment. It is getting more and more mature in the market, but our technology is only there to facilitate our clients to do that on a better scale as well. Well, as with Owlin, every year is an exciting year. Last week we just came back from New York, where my co-founder and myself signed for a new office, so we're definitely expanding to the US grounds. We already have 50% of our revenue coming from the US, and basically we're going to tap into that field more. So we're going to be hiring a lot of people on the commercial side, not only in the EU, but also in New York, and basically expanding our office there with a lot of commercial feet on the ground. And for that's going to be expanding for the next coming 2-3 years, and then we're going to be focusing us on Asia. Along those times, we're going to be developing more of our product. I'll be on stage tomorrow with Schroders, one of our clients, to talk about our common vision of the future of risk management. Our product is going to be developed amongst those lines as well. Will allow for easier risk management, monitoring, easier reporting, and with that reduce the risks of our client, but also to reduce the time spent whilst allowing them to monitor their whole portfolio on a real-time basis. So there's going to be a lot of product development on our side, but also simultaneously a lot of commercial expansion where we're going to be focusing on the northeast of the US firsthand.